Assalamualaikum and hi to my beloved panels, Prof. Hasbullah and Dr. Hassana. My name is NURUL binti HADI, and today I will be presenting my research proposal entitled Sleep Quality Profiling Among SUGMA MSN Pahang Athletes. The purpose of this study is to establish the sleep quality profile of SUGMA athletes under MSN Pahang using the Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index. Sleep is one of the most important biological processes because it supports physical health, mental well being, and normal daily functioning. For athletes, adequate sleep is also an essential part of the recovery process, allowing the body and mind to recover from intensive training and competition demands. Sugma MSN Pahang athletes undergo regular training sessions, training camps, and competition preparation. These demands may influence their sleeping habits and overall sleep quality. So, for problem statement, the first issue is there is currently no comprehensive data describing the sleep quality of SUGMA MSN Pahang athletes. Although athletes undergo intensive physical training, no systematic assessment has been conducted to determine whether they experience good or poor sleep quality. As a result, there is need to establish a sleep quality profile that reflects the current sleep condition of SUMA MSN athletes. This study is intended to fill the gap by providing descriptive data on athletes' sleep quality rather than examining causal uh, relationship. So, for the purpose research question and objective, the purpose of this research is to identify the sleep quality profile among MSN Pahang athletes participating in the Sugma Games. The research question is what is the level of sleep quality among MSN Pahang athletes based on Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index? To answer this question, the main objective is to analyze the different components measured by PSQI. This component includes subjective sleep quality, sleep latency, sleep duration, habitual sleep efficiency, sleep disturbance, use of sleep medication, and daytime dysfunction. We move to the next slide, which significance of the study. The study has several important contributions. First, academically, it contributes to the existing body of knowledge in Malaysian sports science by establishing the sleep quality profile of state level athletes, specifically for Sugma athletes from MSN Pahang. Second, from the athlete welfare perspective, the finding can help coaches and sport managers identify athletes who may be experiencing sleep related issues and require additional support. Third, the study may serve a reference for developing more structured health education and sleep management programs within MSN Pahang. Finally, the study can serve as a foundation for the developing or more structured sleep policies and intervention programs for athletes under the as auspice for MSN Pahang. For the literature review, previous studies consistently report that inadequate sleep is common among athletes. Factors such as intensive training schedules, competition anxiety, traveling, and lifestyle demands may influence athletes' sleeping habits. Next, sleep quality profiling in sport research. So, many profiling studies have reported that considerable number of elite athletes can be classified as poor sleepers based on Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index. They show that sleep problems are relatively common among athletes. The PSQI is one of the most widely accepted instruments because it provides a comprehensive assessment of multiple dimensions of sleep quality instead of measuring only sleep. So, literature related to Malaysian athlete. Regional data on Asian Dolphin athlete provides further insight into the sleep-awake behaviors of competitive youth population, specifically Sukma athletes. So next, we move to the conceptual framework. So basically, in my research, there's no comparison or relationship. So we just straightforward from athlete to the sleep quality. Whether the athlete have a good or poor sleep quality. So for the methodology, this study employs a quantitative descriptive survey design. The target population consists of Sukma athletes registered under MSN Pahang who are actively preparing for the Malaysian Games. For the next slide, uh, we for the target population, total athletes we have 397, and we estimate sample size is 196 athletes. The inclusion criteria include male and female athletes aged between 16 to 21 years old who are actively training under MSN Pahang. So, for the inclusion and exclusion criteria, the inclusion and exclusion criteria were established to ensure that the participant was suitable for the objective to study and capable to answer accurate and give accurate information regarding their sleep's quality. Maybe because of the schedule, so the athletes have a poor sleep quality. So for the next slide, before data before data collection begins, approval will first be obtained from the relevant authorities, followed by participant recruitment, informed consent, questionnaires administration, and data management. Finally, the collected data will be analyzed using IBM SPSS statistics. Since this is a descriptive study, descriptive statistics such as frequency, percentage, mean, and standard deviation will be used to summarize to overall PSQI score as well as each component of sleep quality. In conclusion, this study aimed to establish the sleep quality profile of Sukma MSN Pahang athletes. The findings are expected to contribute to the literature on athlete sleep within the Malaysian context by providing baseline data that are currently lacking. In addition, the result may help sports organizations better understand the sleep health of their athletes and provide a basis for future sleeping monitoring and sleep management initiative. Finally, the study may also serve a reference for future research involving different sports, age group, and competitive level. As you can see, this is my reference that I use in the slide. Last but not least, that's my proposal defense presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. I welcome any question and feedback from the panel. Thank you so much.